live weather production. Well, partly cloudy, partly sunny, but 23 Celsius, that's about 75 Fahrenheit. Anytime is train time. Canadian National, CN. Anytime is train time. Look at that thing. The BC Lions right there. Yeah, that's the team I've been cheering for since the mid-60s. Playing like the arch rival Edmonton Elks, team I hate the most for football. Game's tied at 21. 2 seconds left on the clock, and the Lions, with this field goal, could win the game. See what happens. They better get this kick, better be good, or it'll go to overtime.
Something you put on a letter years ago. Sean White has hit 27 in a row. A 42-yard field goal to win it. And the Lions take it 24-21. What a finish at BC Place.
Best thing I could ever see in sports, right there, just happened.
A year in a row, and the Elks drop to 0-4.
Yay! Welcome to the new edition of Rock On. Rick Yake, Black Morose here. Cliffy Huntington of Huntington's. Actually, I have a Huntington CD in here too. They do the punk rock style. This is more, I guess you could say, AC/DC style. Shout out to Soldier 777, although I saw it written 7778 online this morning, so I don't know if he's changed it. I'll have to double check, but it's one or the other. The professor of Christian rock himself, yeah. He showed this album, and I happened to have it in my car at the time when I'm watching his video. I thought, oh, cool. So, figured I'd feature it here. That's rock and roll. Christian rock. I'll just play 3 songs, you'll get to hear it. Let's get to the action though. I guess cassettes. I liked Harlequin's first album the best. I can't remember what it's called. This is One False Move. I don't think I've ever heard it. But they're kind of commercial hard rock. Like, they can get a bit gritty at times, especially on the first album. But they lean more to the softer side than the heavier side, so I've seen them a few times live. Of course, I like their heavy songs, not so much the mellow ones. Still an outside chance I might see this guy this year. I've never seen Old Nova live. What's that big song? Oh, Hey Operator. I think Coney Hatch had a song called Hey Operator too. Anyway, maybe this isn't the album with his big hit, but he still gets played on the radio in Canada. Aldo Nova, Subject to Aldo Nova. That's kind of a mysterious cover, but I've never heard a whole Aldo Nova album either. Like, radio hard rock, it's alright, but I've never got into it. Same with this, Autograph. Does this turn up the radio on here? No, of course I have to. Autograph, sign in please. Yeah, turn up the radio. That gets played on Sirius Radio for North America, plus FM radio here in PG, but I've never heard any of their other stuff. Just never checked it out. But I love that song. Here's a band that was kind of big when I was in the 70s. I never got into them. I think White Punks on Dope was the only song I kind of liked by them, but there's some commercial songs that came out, but And I mentioned this compilation the other day, the other show. I couldn't remember what was on the cover because I just had the disc with me. Okay, I was way off. But anyway, Essential UFOs, great compilation. Like if you want to have just one studio compilation, this is probably the one. Found this for $1 or $2, I couldn't believe it. Skinner Gold and Platinum and the big double CD. Yeah, there's an hour or two worth of good highway music. What did they start with? Down South Jukin'? Huh. I wouldn't have picked that as the first song, but what do I know? Mark Slaughter. I had this a long time ago, but I haven't heard it for a long time. Oh, Fly to the Angels. I love that. I give that a 10 out of 10, and I really hate mellow music, but that's kind of the Scorpions' classy, more power ballad type deal. This, I was shocked. Look at the price. Oh, I took it off. $4.99, and it was sealed. Live and Dangerous, the big deluxe edition. Unreal. My jaw dropped. One of the best live albums in rock history. I still have to skip songs on it though, so that's why it's not the best, but I just like the heavy songs. I love this part of this song too. Don't want to run out of time, but the booklet, well here, disc 2, and you get the concert DVD of this show as well, right on the Live and Dangerous tour. Anyway, one of my favorite album covers of all time. You can tell he's getting into it, not just standing there. Yeah, look at that. Total rock and roll. He doesn't have to fake it, he just does it. Are you ready? I love that on the live album where he goes, are you ready? The crowd goes, yay. Are you ready? He just puts everything into it and the crowd yells louder. Brian Robertson. That's when he had the coolest rock and roll look, and then he went with the headband with Motorhead and anyway, just a rockin' looking band. Saw them right around this tour in Vancouver in about 77, 78, whatever it was. I didn't really care about them but when I went, but afterwards I was blown away. And the drummer, Brian Downey, he looks like a real quiet, meek guy. He has sometimes wears just a collared, button-down shirt, but he's like Ian Pace or Bill Ward, just has a real swing to his music. Now this was a birthday present to myself. London Drugs here, that's a store, just a pharmacy with other junk and a music section. But with your birthday you get a $5 coupon, so I thought, well, what's this? 40th anniversary celebration, double CD, 24 book in it, remastered, live album of previously unreleased, full concert recorded, 1981. I haven't even opened it yet. Yeah, the second live is 81 Newcastle. Yeah. Bring out the trusty knife. I'm gonna have to whip through the last part here. Hardcover book. I can't go through all the pages, but and I've never seriously got into this album. I love Ace of Spades, 10 out of 10. The album all the way through pretty well, except for some of the lyrics. And I love live albums more than studio usually, but now with remastered sound, maybe I'll like it more. Vinyl action. when I picked this up for whatever it was, 50 cents or $1 or something, I thought, is this rock or not? And now just this morning I was trying to figure out, I saw Everybody Boogie. I thought, oh no, it's probably disco. And then here, hard rock and disco. That one, somebody even put asterisk beside it. So I don't know what it is, but it's being a trader anyway. This one, the records are scratched, but man, I still picked it up because this album cover is one of the best covers. Triple gatefold. Oh, there's records are thrashed. Now I remember when Rush, I saw them right around this concert, 76 or 7, and I came home and I don't know if it was the same night or it must have been the next day or something. I just shut all the lights out in the basement, cranked this album, and I could picture the concert perfectly. All the classic era of Rush that I like. Again, the Tubes. This sold a lot. But I never got into them. The cover's thrashed on this, but it was so cheap I didn't care. The vinyl's okay in it. Lita Ford dancing on the edge. I've never heard this album, but it has Who's Behind the Door. I always thought that was kind of a cool song. His voice is really cool too. But I don't know much about them. Other than that, are they from Australia? Oh, Zebra Fan Club, New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay, there you go. Brian Too Loud McLeod with the perfect rock and roll hair. Same with Darby Mills. And he's one of my favorite bass players to watch. He's really fun to watch for the head pins. Kind of a naughty shirt there, but basically if it's too loud, you're too old. But he's Too Loud McLeod, so. By the way, I really recommend this Mainline Riders album. So this is their second and third album. I still like the first one the best though. I think it was the second one where the record company wanted them to go more commercial. The third one they said, we're not going to go commercial. Best of Street Heart. I just like their heavy songs. They have actions really good, and Under My Thumb, a better version of that song than the Stones. And Just For You is a great, I give that almost a 9 or 10 out of 10, but Canada's very own. Seen them a bunch of times. And it looks like I'm going to make it through. One more item. This was a $2 find. I was pretty happy with. Art. And of course, prayers to go out to Ann Wilson, who apparently has cancer. Just was told that. I don't know anything about it or how bad or so and so, but nice design. My wife's first thought was, oh, there's no tour dates on the back, which I love the best, but this is still great having the Guitar Head 2016 World Tour. Is that the Machine Head? I know it's on a guitar, a Machine Head. That's what Deep Purple named their album after, but I can't remember what part it is, but that does it for the big show. Tonight, thanks for watching. Don't forget, slower traffic. Keep it right, Rick Cody.